Carnegie Iron Works is Pittsburgh's go-to for artistic, unique, and decorative steel and iron designs. We provide custom fencing, interior and exterior railings, outdoor fire pits, window coverings, and much more. If you can think of it, we can fabricate it. Find us on the web at www.carnegieiron.com. That's Carnegie Iron Works, for when you need it, for 500 years.
This is Alex Fydryszewski with your Three Rivers Broadcasting Whippeal, City League, and Regional High School football rankings for September the 20th. We begin in Class A of the Whippeal, where there's a new number 1 team. Bishop Canavan ascends to the top spot after defeating Springdale. Clairton crashes the top 5 after upsetting number 1 Leechburg 48-27. Sacred Heart defeated Burgettstown. Springdale and Leechburg round out the top 5 as Rochester and Burgettstown have fallen out due to losses. There are 2 games to watch this week. Bishop Canavan against Greensburg Central Catholic, as well as our number 4 team, Springdale, traveling to number 5 Leechburg. Moving ahead now to our AA rankings, they remain unchanged from last week. Stowe Rocks, Wash High, Ligonier Valley, Sarah Catholic, and Laurel all scored victories. The games to watch this week are Stowe Rocks at Shady Side Academy and Wash High hosting undefeated Chartiers Houston. The AAA rankings in the Whippeal remain largely unchanged. Central Valley defeated Blackhawk, North Catholic shut out Valley, Southmoreland defeated South Allegheny, Avonworth drops a spot after losing to Stowe Rocks, and Elizabeth Forward replaces Keystone Oaks. The games to watch this week in AAA are Central Valley hosting Newcastle and Avonworth hosting Southside Beaver. The Quad A rankings in the Whippeal remain dominated by the Big 8. TJ is number 1, Bell Vernon in at number 2, Laurel Highlands at number 3, and McKeesport holds on to the number 5 position after previously being at the top of the Quad A rankings after they got thrashed by Canisius from Buffalo 35-14. The only team in the top 5 not from the Big 8 is Highlands. The game of the week is without question Thomas Jefferson, our number 1 team, traveling to number 2 Bell Vernon. The Hampton Highlands game will also be worth paying attention to. There are no changes in the 5A classification as Gateway, Moon Township, West Allegheny, South Fayette, and Kiski area all scored impressive victories. The game of the week in the 5A classification is number 3 West Allegheny traveling to number 5 Kiski area. Also keep an eye on the Gateway Pine Richland game, as Pine Richland is a deceptive 1-3. Continuing a trend as we go up the table, there are no changes in 6A. Pittsburgh Central Catholic, Mount Lebanon, and North Allegheny all with big wins last week. The game of the week, and perhaps the game of the year in the Whippeal, is this coming Friday as number 1 Pittsburgh Central Catholic travels to number 3 North Allegheny. Taking a look now at the Pittsburgh City League, Westinghouse retained its number 1 spot after beating Allderdice on Saturday. University remains at number 2 after evening its record at 2-2 with a 36-8 victory over Perry, and Brashear broke the ice as their tough schedule finally paid off and they scored their first win, an impressive one, over Erie High. They play Perry this coming week, who dropped out of the top 5. The game of the week is Westinghouse traveling to Union Local of Ohio. As we look around the region, there is a new number 1 team. Morgantown University dominated Wheeling Park in a game that we attended from Three Rivers Broadcasting on Saturday night to ascend to the top spot as Steubenville lost to Dover on Friday night and tumbles to number 3. Bridgeport High is up to number 2. St. Clairsville crashing the top 5 after defeating the Lindsley School 35-14, and Lindsley holds on to the number 5 spot. Wheeling Park drops out. The game of the week is Steubenville hosting number 5 Lindsley. Finally, we take a look at our overall top 5 for September 20th. Pittsburgh Central Catholic retains its number 1 position after a shutout victory. Morgantown University jumps to number 2 after a very impressive performance in front of our eyes on Saturday night. Thomas Jefferson and Central Valley check in at 3 and 4, and Mount Lebanon is new to the top 5.
Carnegie Iron Works is Pittsburgh's go-to for artistic, unique, and decorative steel and iron designs. We provide custom fencing, interior and exterior railings, outdoor fire pits, window coverings, and much more. If you can think of it, we can fabricate it. Find us on the web at www.carnegieiron.com. That's Carnegie Iron Works, for when you need it for 500 years.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
Number 12 is first. Live from Couples Stadium on the south side of Pittsburgh, Three Rivers Broadcasting is proud to present Pittsburgh City League Football. Alex Fydryszewski with you. Tonight, University Prep taking on Allderdice. University entering this contest an even 2-2, having defeated Sharon and Perry last week, 36-8, with losses to Highlands and Steubenville. Didn't score in either of those. It's a pass incomplete from the Allderdice quarterback. We'll get that roster set up here in just a moment.
Intended for Weeds, Ball's incomplete.
Quarterback is Azaric Jeter, a 6'3", 185-pound sophomore. Allderdice entering 0-3. They had a game against Oak Glen, West Virginia, canceled. Losses to North Allegheny, Altoona, and City League favorite Westinghouse, 41-12. But they've played a pretty tough schedule for Pittsburgh City League standards. It'll be 4th and 11 for Allderdice as we join here. They'll be punting from their 40 with 10:30 to go. Too deep to receive for University. Snap is good. Punt is fine. Takes a bounce in favor of University and is downed at the 32-yard line. We're joined in the box tonight by our intern, Jordan Yaniga.
Hello.
Throwing Jordan into the fire. When's the last time you went to a football game, high school football game?
Probably 3 years ago when I was in high school.
And Jordan went to Franklin Regional for those keeping score at home. They were a once proud program.
Once, long ago.
But it's great to have you in the box here tonight, and
Thank you.
we promise not to hit you too hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too good with football, but I will try.
It's all right, it's a learning process. Quarterback keeper for Keon Smalls. That'll go nowhere. 5'10", 185-pound senior.
Smalls kicks for no gain.
Rare that you see University run the football. Last week, their contest against Perry took about 3 hours. And I barely made it back to the studio in time for the scoreboard show. But thankfully, Jordan and Andy,
Hold it together somehow.
they had it ready, so all I had to do was walk through the door. They make me look very good. There's going to be a flag, and the entire Allderdice line
With a flag on play.
jumps, but I think that will be a false start on the offense. And we'll move it back.
By the defense, that's a 5-yard penalty.
That'll set up 2nd and 15
On the offense side.
for University from their own 28, 9:38 to go in the opening quarter. Beautiful night down here at Couples, isn't it?
It really is. Today started out not too great, but it pulled together for the night. It really did.
Well, it was cold this morning,
It was
and
very cold. On my way to class, I was not feeling it.
turned out to be all right. Smalls drops back to pass. He's pressured. Pocket breaks down around him. Hit hard as he throws. Passes complete to Amir McLeod. That's first down yardage and more towards midfield. Cuts it back. There's a flag. Here comes another flag.
Smalls pass complete to the cloud. We have flags on play.
We'll await the official's decision. Looks like they're signaling a hold. We'll wait for the official ruling. That'll be against University,
Holding against the offense. 15-yard
and that will
penalty. Foul.
negate that nice catch there for McLeod. It'll set up 2nd and we'll call it a long 7 for University. They'll break the huddle with 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right of Smalls. Smalls takes the snap, drops back, he's pressured. Flag on the play once again, pass is complete. The tackle goes for a first down.
We have a flag on play.
Just been handed the list of officials tonight
Illegal motion against
by the
offense.
PIAA representative here this evening. It's always nice to have company up in the press box. Maybe we can get an interview at halftime. No, okay, no interview at halftime. No interview at halftime. We had to ask. All right, 2nd and 11 with 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Same set for University. Smalls takes the snap, drops back. That pass is short, complete to Rashawn Murray, the University of Akron commit. Goes forward for a gain of about 7. They'll give him 8.
Complete to Murray for a gain of 7.
And that'll set up 3rd and 4. To the folks upstairs, no, it's not 3rd and 10, it's 3rd and 4. Please get the scoreboard right. Thank you. 7:38 to go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Smalls takes the snap, drops back. Pocket breaks down, and he is hit hard behind the line of scrimmage and tackled for a loss. We'll credit the sack to George Benjamin, the 6'4", 365-pound senior. And the biggest defensive lineman in the City League comes up with the big play. That'll bring on the punt team.
James and Johnston are back for these.
4th and 11 from their 33 for University. Good snap, punt is away. It'll be fielded at the 50. And a host of University tacklers bring down the return man. We'll take a quick pause for the cause here and hear from Waste Management.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex Fydryszewski with you. Joined in the box tonight by Jordan Yaniga.
Excited to be here.
It is. We're
I've
excited.
been in a press box before.
This is the nicest press box I've ever been in for a high school football stadium. So you certainly started off on the right foot. It only goes down from here. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's know that they're not all air conditioned and heated, and you get free water bottles and things like that. This is
Fridge.
yeah, mini fridge, the works. If you come here on a Saturday afternoon, they have lunch. Jordan's face just dropped. Yeah, they feed us here. They're very, very nice. It's 3rd and 12 for Allderdice, and that play's going nowhere. And very quickly, they'll bring on the kick team. We'll be here tomorrow as well. I'll be flying solo for the Perry-Brashear contest. Kickoff at 7. We'll be on the air at 6:45. And then Coach Fydryszewski and myself will bring you the Pigskin Report on Three Rivers Broadcasting starting at approximately 9:45. Jordan gets the night off. Well-deserved family happenings and golf in the morning.
Yeah, I feel bad, but oh well. I'll be doing it solo the following week.
That's right.
so-
You're on your own the next week, so I'm going to be out of town. The punt is fielded at the 25 by McLeod. He'll take it out past the 30, where University will take over. 1st and 10, with 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Make sure you check out Three Rivers Broadcasting's YouTube and Instagram accounts tonight, as we will be posting the next edition of the Community Spotlight. And Jordan was down with Coach Fydryszewski at the NPC Bodybuilding Championships. And maybe
You're not
after
gonna wanna miss it.
after this play, you could tell everybody a little bit about what you did.
You're not going to want to miss it. It's pretty good.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 33. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right of Smalls. Senior takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Goes to the left side off tackle, and he'll gain a couple of yards there. So, Jordan, why don't you tell everybody what happened down there at the NPC Bodybuilding Championships and the type of feature you put together?
I mean, we just got to, go around and cover these people that usually don't get much coverage at an event that's so big in that world. I'm kind of surprised there isn't more coverage, but I mean, it was a great experience. Everyone there, the work they put into it, not just the competitors, but the people behind it. Everyone has a lot of heart going into it. It was an awesome experience.
Yeah, I was down there with you the first afternoon when you got to interview Gary Udit, and we already have that posted. He's one of the event organizers. I couldn't believe how many people were down there. He said, what was it, 1,200 competitors? Yeah. So that was a fantastic event, and we hope to be involved with them in the future. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing your feature. I got the sneak peek of the completed product last night, and I think everybody's going to be very, very impressed. And I think your parents will be very proud of you as well. Smalls was sacked for a loss of 1 on the last play, and now on 3rd and 11, he drops back. Pressure coming once again. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Allderdice, and in for a touchdown. That's Robert Brown on the recovery. And for the first time this season, the Dragons start the game on the right foot and do it with a defensive score. And they take the lead with 3:59 to go in the opening quarter. And here's something you see every now and then in high school football, Jordan. And you'll probably like this because you were saying before the game you would have liked to have played football. The kicker for Allderdice is Molly Virtue. So they have a girl as a kicker. It started becoming a thing about 10 years ago where some high schools did that. When I was back in the Lehigh Valley, Easton had a kicker who was from the girls' soccer team. She was pretty good. So let's see how Molly does here. Kick is up.
Oh, my God.
And I think we know who the best kicker in the city is.
Oh, my God.
The kick is up and good. So with 3:59 to go in the opening quarter, it's Allderdice 7, Prep 0, and we'll be back after this message from the Guard Market.
The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
All right, we're back here at ThreeRiversBroadcasting.com. Alex Fydryszewski with Jordan Yaniga tonight here at the City League battle between Allderdice and University. 3:54 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of Allderdice. University Prep coming out 1st and 10 from their 29. Smalls takes the snap, handoff, goes to Paul Helvey. 5'5" sophomore for no gain. This portion of the contest being brought to you by our new sponsor, Quick Drip IV. They're located 1205 Carson Street on the south side of Pittsburgh. Online, quickdripiv.com. That's quickdripiv.com. And I think, Jordan, you and I are going to be going down there and couple of weeks
See
what it's all about for another edition of the Community Spotlight. We're going to go sit down with Bo, and think we might even get some needles and vitamin IVs, and I think we're going to be all right. It sounds like they have everything in place that we need to feel comfortable. Pass is complete to Rashawn Murray. And Andy and I were saying last night on the Pittsburgh Sports Report, we love their tag. Life shouldn't stop because of what you did last night.
Awesome.
I think that's absolutely fantastic. And in addition to kind of helping you, if you've had a rough night on the town, they also offer fitness and flight jet lag immunity, vitamin drips, things like that. I was talking to Bo. He has some professional athletes that come to him, Pittsburgh Riverhounds, Pittsburgh Steelers that come in for treatments after practices and games. So, they work with local doctors and nurses here on the south side. So they run a very, very professional operation. So you can visit them again online, quicktripiv.com. Give them a call, 412-223-5393. Open Thursday through Monday from 10 until 8. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the appointment days. Again, that's quicktripiv.com. And, of course, please consult your medical professionals prior to undertaking any health changes. On 1st and 10 for University, they run off tackle to the right, and that's for a loss, possibly no gain. I guess we'll call it no gain. The running game, not University's cup of tea. When we were here last week, I believe they threw 50-something passes, so that would explain why I got back so late. $2:19 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Allderdice. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right of Smalls. Smalls in the shotgun, drops back, takes the pass, has time. That pass is tipped and incomplete, almost intercepted. That tip went to number 7, Terrell James, 6-foot sophomore.
Smalls pass, broken up by Terrell James.
We'd like to thank Gym Rat Performance Training for their support of Three Rivers Broadcasting. They are the best basketball trainers in Pittsburgh. Jordan can attest to that,
yes,
having worked with Coach K for a little while there at Point Park. Visit them, gymratpt.com. Smalls drops back on 3rd and 11, uncorks one downfield towards Murray. That's complete for a first down. Good for a 20-yard gain. The University of Akron-bound 6'1" senior receiver. And that'll move the sticks. At halftime, we will air our Three Rivers Broadcasting Carnegie Ironworks rankings. There is a potential blown coverage right in front of us on the left, as the safety's about 15 yards off, but they'll hand off up the middle, and that'll go for a short gain. Smalls hands off to Terrell Allen Tooks, 6-foot junior, also plays linebacker for University. Minute to go in the first quarter. Moving quick here tonight. 7-0 in favor of Allderdice on Three Rivers Broadcasting. We'll take a short pause at the end of the quarter to hear from Mother of Mercy Academy. For faith, for family, for life. Over 50 years. A quality Catholic education in the South Hills. There's a flag down. That'll stop the clock here. That'll be offsides against the defense.
Encroachment on defense.
30 seconds to go. We have time for probably one more play here in the opening quarter. University's going to have to hurry it up. They only got 5 seconds to get the play off. Smalls takes the snap. Hands off to Helvey, who's met immediately. Gain of about 2. That'll set up a 3rd and short as we start the second quarter. So at the end of 1 from Couples Stadium, Allderdice 7, University 0. Alex and Jordan will be back after this.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy focuses on molding young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy, for faith, for family, for life.
First down.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex Fydryszewski, Jordan Yaniga with you. Smalls keeps on 3rd and short to start the second quarter to bring up a first down. And I didn't know this till right before the game, but we've got a quarterback in the house here.
Oh, yeah. Quarterback in the backyard.
That's right. Jordan's dad was apparently a very good football player at Norwin back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. He was getting recruited by some major universities, and
I mean, he hasn't stopped. So that's why I helped him in the backyard for his turkey bowl, still at the age of 51.
Is he going to be angry that you just set his age on
He might be.
to the entire world?
What are you going to do? Age is just a number.
Hey,
that's what he shows. Age is only a number.
Is
He's still up and at it.
It's all about how you feel, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll give him a shout out if he's listening at home tonight.
Yeah.
He played basketball at Lehigh, right?
Yes.
So, and, looked up his stats. He was a pretty good player, too. Mm-hmm. So now we know where you get it from.
Yeah.
Runs in the family.
I never can hear the end of it from him. In a good way. Not knocking him.
So Franklin Regional missed out on you at quarterback.
Yeah, they really did. If only we had our powder puff going on then, too.
You would beat the real football team, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty sure they stopped it at Franklin because so many girls were tearing their ACLs, getting hurt here and there. Because the girls that would go on and play, have never done a sport before. They go on and play this as an activity, and then they cut one way, they're injured.
Yeah, we used to have a powder puff game at my high school, and it was usually the girls' soccer teams, like the girls' soccer players, maybe some basketball players. So I think they were a little more athletically inclined.
Yeah,
I don't remember anybody ever really getting hurt.
Yeah, apparently that's why they stopped it. I was kind of ticked because I wish it was still going on when I was in high school. I had to show my skills in the backyard.
You would have dominated that one.
Oh, yeah.
We're at a timeout right now, if you couldn't tell. 7-0 Allderdice over University. 10:29 to go here in the second quarter. You have a friend down on the field, I think.
Who?
Does the name Mike Burrell ring anything for you? Or maybe your dad will know. Maybe your dad's friend. Your dad may know someone. He's the athletic director at Norwin.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad might know him. Your dad might know him.
My dad definitely knows him then.
Is he still pretty involved in Norwin at the athletics, or?
No, we're in the Franklin area.
Yeah.
Once we moved back to PA, we just moved right over to Murraysville, so now.
So he's all in for Franklin now.
Yeah.
You have any other siblings who are still playing sports back there? Or?
Yeah, I have 3 younger younger sisters were playing track and basketball, same as I did, same as my dad did.
3rd and 10 for University from the Allderdice 28. Smalls drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. That's complete out wide. And that'll go for a gain of about 2.
Small's pass complete to McLeod. For no gain.
McLeod on the reception. And that'll bring up 4th down. And with University not having a kicker, they'll be going for it. And for the most part in high school, once you're approaching the 30, you're going to go for it, as most high school kickers don't have that type of a leg. I've only seen 1 or 2 of them over the years, and ironically, both of them ended up in the NFL. So I've only seen long field goals attempted a couple of times at high school games over the 15 years I've done them. Smalls drops back to pass, and that is picked off. We're going the other way. Out to the 37.
Small's pass intercepted by Griffin.
I believe the player that they announced that made the pick doesn't match our Allderdice roster. So we apologize to the player that made the interception that we don't have your name. But it was an impressive return nevertheless. Slid his way through a host of University players to take it back out to the 38-yard line. And out comes Allderdice with their offense. Jetter takes the snap. He'll roll out to pass. He's got time. That is downfield and picked off. Trading possession, hot potato. Nobody wants it. Allen Tooks on the interception. He's got company and down inside the 15-yard line. And how about that for flipping the field?
Jetter's pass intercepted by Allen Tooks.
In about 20 seconds, we flipped the field twice. And all that Allderdice momentum just got deflated. And I know this is your first game down here with us. We've done a couple Allderdice games thus far. Simple mistakes like that have hurt them this year. So if they want to find that first win, they need to cut down on those tonight. And an opportunity now for University to get back on the right side of things. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3 to the left. Smalls takes the snap. He'll keep himself, try to go up the middle. And with that big defensive line of Allderdice, I don't think he's going to get past Benjamin. Not at 365 pounds. Or almost 2 of me. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Are you going to be attending the Point Park golf outing tomorrow for the athletic department? I saw that was going on.
No, I will not be. I actually have practice during it, so I will not.
Pass into the end zone's batted down. That'll bring up 3rd and 11. Well, folks, if you're looking for something to do, though, tomorrow, why not go support Point Park Athletics? They got that golf outing. We'll tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to go find exactly where that is.
I would say it might be at Diamond Run. I may be wrong. I think I'm wrong.
I hate to say it, but I think you are. It was on the homepage, and I remembered seeing it before. 3rd and 11. Smalls drops back to pass. That one's to no one, and it'll bring up 4th down, but trust you well, they'll be going for it. I don't think in the 2 years I've covered these games I've ever seen University attempt a kick, whether it's a field goal or an extra point. I find it very confusing that with 1,000 kids in the school, you can't find one kid who can kick.
Oh, they don't have a kicker?
No. They have a lineman who kicks off, but they don't have a kicker. So on 4th and 11 from the 14 with 8:04 to go in the second quarter, Allderdice leading 7-0, and here we go, 4th down, 2 receivers on either side of Smalls. He'll take the snap in the shotgun, drops back, little bit of pressure coming, and that one's picked off, and there is nobody within 30 yards of him, and if Smalls doesn't catch Weems, he's gone. 20, 15, 10, and that is a 99-yard touchdown for Allderdice. How about that for a piece of running?
Wow.
I'm looking for any yellow on the field. I don't see a flag. And for the first time this season, the Allderdice bench is amped, as they should be.
That was a 90-yard interception return for Cornell. Weems.
Well, apparently I gave Weems 9 more yards than he actually got. It was 90, not 99, but here comes Molly Virtue for the extra point. I believe Molly is now Jordan's favorite player in the Pittsburgh City League.
She is.
Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and that's good. And that's good from field goal range, too. She could have hit that from about 25 or 30.
Is good.
And Jordan is smiling and impressed.
I'm very impressed by her.
With 7:46 to go in the half, Allderdice 14, University 0. We'll be back after this message from Waste Management.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. We want to give a shout out to Coach Fydryszewski, who's listening at home and
Making fun of us.
making fun of us from his house. Molly's going to kick off here
I love her.
with Allderdice leading 14-0. That's a good kick, too.
Holy
That's better than most of the guys in the City League.
gosh.
There's a good hit.
Girl.
She hit that one about 40 yards. That's what happens when you get a soccer player out there.
What year is she in high school?
Let's look at the roster. Molly is a senior. So she's come out for the football team and
Is she going somewhere for soccer?
I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Where's Karen? She's here somewhere. We got to get a hold of Karen Arnold. If anyone in this building knows that, it's going to be Karen Arnold. I think she's somewhere on the field right now, but I also wanted to have her up here for an interview tonight, but I think Karen is also a little microphone shy.
Oh, really?
Thankfully, you're not, so makes the night go much quicker. 14-0 in favor of Dice. 7:40 to go. Pass is incomplete. And that was intended for Malik McDougal, sophomore. It's a very young university team, and I feel like I said this last year when we were doing these games. It was our freshmen. They're all freshmen. Well, now they're just sophomores, so this could be a team that is 1 year away from really doing a little bit of damage here in the Pittsburgh City League. This portion of the contest being brought to you by the Polish Falcons of America, our sports and polka sponsor at Three Rivers Broadcasting. Check them out online, polishfalcons.org. I just got my quote for life insurance. That's not fun to say. I love the Polish Falcons, and I'm a legacy as the run goes up the middle for no gain. But, yeah, I just got a quote for life insurance, Jordan. I feel old now. Like, when you're starting to look at life insurance, that's not, it's not a fun time. It's not a bad thing. It's important, and we'll explain that. But Andy was talking about that yesterday, too. He's like, I'm going to get a quote from the Polish Falcons, and he was like, wow, I just said I want to get life insurance, and here we are. But again, please support the Polish Falcons. They are a life insurance and fraternal agency and so much more. They provide great social and athletic activities as well. We were up at the golf tournament in August. We may have another event with them coming up in the spring in Erie. Pass is complete, and that's a hard hit for no gain. The Allderdice band playing. And when we were,
fun of us earlier.
They were. I really was.
I didn't even notice either. And that's what's also really funny because I'm walking, thinking, these kids are just laughing.
They were laughing at us.
Laughing at us.
Yeah, the band director picked up a trumpet as it's fourth down, and we'll talk about it after the punt. Good snap, punt is away, end over end, fielded at the 50. And driven back is Parker, 5'10" junior. So anyway, Jordan and I were going down to film our pregame Instagram snapshot, and I noticed, and I picked it up, and
I didn't pick it up at all. I was oblivious.
I could tell that they were laughing because I started matching my steps. So the trumpet player was matching left, right with the notes that he was playing, and that's why everyone was laughing at us.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Because as you and I
wish I would have looked up and known.
As you and I sped up, he started playing faster, and then when we slowed down, he started slower. Handoff goes to the right side for Allderdice. That'll be Terrell James, the 6', 185-pound sophomore. Gain of 6. Just called out here by our friends from the PIAA. Molly's given all the offensive signals tonight.
She is amazing.
Maybe she got a future in coaching.
Oh my gosh.
Pitch goes to the left side around the edge. He's there. That's Terrell James. Cuts it back to the inside of the outside. Inside the 30 down to the 24-yard line. Nice bit of running for the sophomore.
James takes the toss for gain 23. And driving. First down.
I love how she's calling the shots in a men's sport.
Hey, we're seeing more of that in football now. There are women who are referees. There's women who've moved into not just being athletic trainers. They're getting into coaching now too. We're starting to see that even in the NFL. So I think that's definitely a good thing.
Approaching on the defense, it's a 5-yard penalty.
And I think maybe this is an interesting halftime conversation. Women in football. Yeah. We're going to talk about it at halftime.
You got extra time. It's homecoming.
It's homecoming? We're going to go through the rankings twice. It's homecoming. I better make our commercials for this week while we're sitting here doing this if it's homecoming.
Brown goes over the right tackle for a gain of 2.
Well, that's how we'll fill halftime. We'll go through the rankings, we'll play some commercials, and then Jordan and I are going to talk about women in football. And we'll talk about women in sports in general, because you know what? You're a woman in sports.
Yes, I am.
A high-profile one now at Three Rivers Broadcasting. Jordan just rolled her eyes at me. Jetter takes the snap, handoff goes up the middle, running room. And that'll be good for a Dragon first down. University's high-powered offense not going tonight.
First down.
And this is an inspired Allderdice team.
We have a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like that'll be against the defense.
Encroachment on the defense.
The golf outing for Point Park tomorrow is at Hickory Heights. So I think you
Where's
were.
that at?
Where's that? Bridgeville?
Bridge.
It's in Bridgeville. We wouldn't get through this broadcast without Jordan and the PIAA official to the right, because I think we've gotten more quality out of them than out of me this evening.
Brown goes off left tackle for a gain of 2.
Allderdice is threatening, which means we may see Jordan's favorite player.
Let's go, Molly.
Again, Allderdice is searching for their first win. They lost to North Allegheny 47-14, Altoona 28-20, and Westinghouse 41-12. 3 tough games, but they're in control right now. Jeter takes the snap, the handoff goes up the middle, and that's a touchdown for Allderdice. Terrell James, the 6-foot sophomore, carries into the end zone. Lost a shoe as well. And here comes Molly. To attempt the extra point to make it 21. Here we go, the extra point now for... Oh, well, we may not see Molly now as the linebacker jumps, and we have a flag on the play. That'll move it forward. We'll see if they go for 2 or if they leave Molly out there. I think they'll kick. Coach Hazlitt is confident in his senior kicker. They've declined the penalty, so we'll just redo the extra point. Here we go. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. Oh yeah, that one's good.
The extra point kick by Molly.
Molly's 3 for 3. And with 2:35 to go in the opening half, Squirrel Hill's liking what it's seeing. Allderdice 21, University 0, and we'll be back with more on Three Rivers Broadcasting after we hear from Waste Management.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
We're back here on ThreeRiversBroadcasting.com. Alex Fydryszewski, Jordan Yaniga with you. Jordan's looking up our kicker right now.
So she's in a theater too. She's all around. I'm very impressed by her.
That's what I like to see. Well-rounded. She's an athlete. She's into acting as well.
I'm trying to find where she's going to school.
Are you on her Instagram?
Yes.
That was a 7-yard.
Jordan is our Instagram expert here at Three Rivers Broadcasting.
Oh gosh.
All posts on Instagram are done by her. And if they're not by her, they're by Andy.
He's pretty good at that.
He's pretty good with that stuff.
Yeah.
The final portion of the first half is brought to you by Quick Trip IV, located on East Carson Street on the south side of Pittsburgh. Perfect way to take back your day.
I like how they're only open from Thursday to Monday, too.
Ooh! Oh, there's a big hit, and that's going to draw a flag. It was Noah Johnston on the tackle.
Smallest pass, complete to Rashawn Murray.
And that's probably going to be a targeting penalty. That's personal foul.
Personal foul on defense.
That was a hard hit, but a little... So, just to explain what happened there to you, Jordan. Number 6 got a penalty thrown on him because he led with his helmet. You can't hit the guy with your helmet. Smalls uncorks another one, and that is intended for Murray. Murray comes down with it, and he is out of bounds.
Smallest pass intended for Rashawn Murray is incomplete.
I'm very impressed once again with the play of Rashawn Murray, one of the top athletes in the City League. He is committed to the University of Akron. There's quite a bit of talent in the City League right now. Brashear has one of the top players in the state, Tamir Robinson, who is a junior, offers from all the major schools. We saw that Tyrese Fury has made a college decision from Perry. The one-time Penn State pledge has committed to the University of Kentucky, so he'll be going to play in the SEC. Small's pass is complete. That's a first down to Nayron Smith. 1:45 to go in the...
To Rashawn Murray for gain of 18. And a Wildcat first down.
Well, the timeout called by Allderdice.
Timeout called by Allderdice.
What's your research yielding? What else do we know?
I'm trying to see where she's committed to. I saw a picture of her at Pitt, but I don't know if that's...
Maybe that's just taking a trip to see the school?
Yeah.
Again, we'd like to thank Quick Trip IV for their support. Visit them online, quicktripiv.com. And, of course, please consult your medical doctor prior to undertaking any medical changes and lifestyle changes as well. I know we're going to be going down there to do a feature with Bo where Jordan and I believe Coach K's in on this too. I think he's on board. We talked about it. And he knows quite a few people who do this that were professional athletes that go and get these on a regular basis. So I think Andy might be in on this from what it sounded like yesterday. Not sure, but I think it sounded like that. And speaking of, consulting your medical professionals, I already did that. I talked to my doctors, and they were like, yeah, we think that at least for you, go for it, give it a shot, especially if it's going to be, like once or twice for a feature. And then if you're going to go more often, we'll just, do a micronutrient test so we know what they should put in for you. But, so I'm looking forward to it. And again, everyone, please consult your medical professionals prior to undertaking health changes. I know we've said that a lot, but we got to get the disclaimer in there somewhere. Now, first down pass is complete on the far side, which would be the left side for University, to Daniel Kane, another sophomore. One minute to go. 7 from the 29. We have a flag. Hopefully that didn't go out over our air. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you at halftime. I think you missed it. I'll bring you up to speed. I don't think our mics are that sensitive that they pick up the other room. So
Okay.
I think we're good. I think it has to be basically where you and I are in order to pick it up. 2nd and 2, and that's gonna be another flag. A lot of penalties here tonight. And that'll be against Allderdice. That'll go 5 yards and a first down. 40 seconds to go. Now down to 30. University Prep not doing good with the time management here at the end of the first half. We have another flag. That's going to be a false start. And because University failed to use one of their timeouts, this is one of the worst time management series I have seen in quite some time. University ran off 30 seconds with 2 timeouts left and didn't use one. And now they've essentially burned out the first half. So there's 12 seconds left. They'll have 1st and 15 from the 24-yard line. They've got time for probably 2 plays. Does Coach Grenick manage the clock better than that at Point Park? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't manage the clock, but
Like he knows when to call a timeout.
he does. Oh yeah, he does.
12 seconds to go after I just got Jordan in trouble. Smalls, and there's a hard hit by number 10, Hassan Marshall.
Small's pass intended for Rashad Murray. Incomplete.
Quick announcement. At this time, anyone who ran for homecoming court from Allderdice, if you want to come down.
Again, it's homecoming for Allderdice.
Anyone who ran for homecoming at Allderdice, come on down.
So we'll take an extended break at halftime. We'll have a commercial break of about 5 minutes. Then we will play our rankings. And then depending on how much time is left, Jordan and I will be back. Smalls uncorks one. That's batted away. And with 1 second left in the half, they'll have one more shot at the end zone.
Broken up by Parker.
That was broken up by Parker. All right, here we go. 1 second left in the half. It's 3rd and 15. Essentially, they're going for the end zone. Timeout going to be taken now by Lou Barry. We'll keep it here.
Timeout called by the Wildcats. That's their 3rd and final in first half.
And since it's homecoming, let's pose the question. Did you ever run for homecoming court? Or get elected to homecoming court?
No.
No?
No, I didn't.
How about prom? No?
No. They didn't have one for a prom, only homecoming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was vain and ran for it all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the homecoming court once.
I don't know. They didn't really, campaign for it. It wasn't, that big of a...
We didn't either. It was just it was an odd vote that happened at the dance.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1 second to go in the half. 3rd and 15. Smalls will chuck this one to the end zone. My guess is it's going towards Murray. He chucks it deep, and that's picked off. And at the end of the first half, it is Allderdice 21, University 0. Jordan and I will take a break here at Three Rivers Broadcasting as Allderdice, for the first time this year, sprints off the field into the locker room. I think Molly might be on the homecoming court. She's not going in the locker room.
Oh, she took her helmet off.
She took her helmet off. You know what? We're going to wait and see. We're not going to commercial break just yet. We want to see if
she's on it, I hope she wins. I'm rooting for her.
I think she's on it because she's calling for another player from the locker room to come back out. Yeah, Molly's definitely on the homecoming court. We're going to hold on to this. Yeah, she's down there with, and they have flowers. I think it's safe to say that Molly's going to be on the homecoming court. So let's take our break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to see if Molly wins.
Pennsylvania Football News is the most comprehensive source for coverage of high school football in the Commonwealth. They feature coverage of every district in the state, both in and out of season, and Pennsylvania Football News also showcases player profiles, the Go Route Coaches Corner, exclusive coverage of the Big 33 game, and many other exciting high school football features. You can visit their website at www.pafootballnews.com and contact pafnsales@gmail.com. That's pafnsales@gmail.com if you'd like to advertise with Pennsylvania Football News, the most comprehensive source for high school football in the Commonwealth. Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
Carnegie Ironworks is Pittsburgh's go-to for artistic, unique, and modern designs. We provide custom fencing, interior and exterior railings, outdoor fire pits, window coverings, and much more. If you can think of it, we can fabricate it. Find us on the web at www.carnegieiron.com. That's Carnegie Ironworks, for when you need it, for 500 years.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy focuses on molding young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy. For faith, for family, for life.
Are you an athlete looking to take your game and performance to the next level? Gym Rat Performance Training is where Pittsburgh's elite competitors go to train. We specialize in personal training, strength, speed, and agility training, sports-specific training, and we offer the best basketball player development in the City of Champions. If you are ready to transform your body, expand your mind, and reach your potential, it's time to join the Rat Pack at gymratpt.com. That's GYMRATPT.com. Gym Rat Performance Training, punishing Pittsburgh since 2016 because rats don't rest. The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
All right, we're back here, Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex Fydryszewski with you. Jordan Yaniga here as well. Unfortunately, our girl didn't win.
No, she didn't win.
But Molly was nominated for homecoming.
Yeah, it seemed like she was. She didn't win. Well, she's got the rest of the game to play.
She does. She's winning on the field, though.
Oh, yeah.
3 for 3 on the extra points, and we're being serenaded by the Allderdice band right now. You guys can't make fun of us because we're sitting down right now. But we wanted to come back here at halftime and bring up the idea of women in sports, because we have our very own woman in sport right here in the press box with us tonight. Jordan's a women's basketball player at Point Park University. And what do you think of having a kicker down there who's a female?
I love it. I mean, I think it's awesome that there's no... I mean, there are women football leagues, but no, it's not like, oh...
They seem to be too much of a gimmick.
Yeah. It's not really... they don't implement it as, like, a young girl in high school that's not... I mean, for her to go into a sport where it's this supposedly manly macho, a bunch of men, I think, and being, like, honestly one of the best on the team, and seeing how she was down there on the field telling people what to do, it just... Out of all, like, the majority of people would probably think, like, oh, you know, like, she's one of those girls out of, 50 of those dudes down there.
Yeah.
I just think that's awesome to see.
Yeah, she's the only one, and clearly her teammates like her and respect her. And
I mean, it just goes to show, like, there should be more.
There should be more.
Football. I mean, it should be implemented at a young age. I mean, going into high school, everything. I mean, it's not, but... I don't know, I take her.
A little bit more than the powder puff game.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Well, and we've even seen kind of the barrier getting broken, like we were saying in the NFL. They've had females getting involved now officiating and also with, coaching of teams. And I think that's kind of when you look at football, it's that, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know what the word is that I'm searching for, but it's the ceiling in a way.
Yeah.
You know, like in order to truly crack the ceiling, I think we've seen the strides that have been made in our lifetimes. I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit older than you. In women's basketball, the WNBA started out when I was a kid, and that's gotten to a point where it's, I think, pretty popular and sustainable. Women's college basketball is big as it's ever been. And women's soccer gets a lot of attention now, especially, for the U.S., for the national team. Their women get a ton of attention. But
you're kind of right. Like, football has this seal over it that it's not going to change. It's going to stay the exact same way.
Yeah, and I think there's an interesting conversation that can be had there, and Andy's probably angry that we're not doing this on the Pittsburgh Sports Report and we're doing it, you and me here, but, you get into I can understand where there would be folks on the other side saying that, the idea of mixing it up too much, like you have a girl who's a kicker, but putting them out on the field in a game could be dangerous. Just from a physical standpoint. Yeah. But I'm with you on the idea of, like, if they were to establish setting up football, like, specifically as a girls' sport, I think that it would gain some traction, and there'd be a lot of girls who would be interested.
I think a lot of people think that there aren't going to be girls that are interested, because there's most of the girls, sad to say, they're not going to say that they are going to be interested in it, and I think once it's implemented somewhere, and
it takes off.
I think in this day and age, like,
go for it. Yeah, and it's especially when you can utilize social media to promote what you're trying to build.
Exactly.
If you have a good brand or you have a good idea and you can get the message out there the right way.
Yeah.
You're taking classes on it right now, so.
I love school.
You keep very busy though.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Between basketball, schoolwork, us.
Soon to be a waitress.
Golf course waitressing. We're gonna have to come and support you when you're working this winter and drop a big tip. So
I'm not sure where yet. I think I'm looking at Purgatory and North Shore.
So if you are a restaurant in the city of Pittsburgh, somewhere in the downtown area, hire Jordan, please. She's a very hard worker. She's on time. She's prompt.
Fast paced. I work very fast paced.
She takes the initiative. So please hire her.
Please do.
Our viewers will all come down and support your restaurant if you do as well.
Oh, yeah.
And if you hire her, Coach Fydryszewski and I will come on the first day. We promise.
There's a couple customers right there.
That's right. You get 2 customers right out the gate. With 9 minutes to go here in halftime, we're going to take another quick pause. And then we'll be back for a little bit more banter in the second half as the Allderdice band continues to play away down there on the field.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy focuses on molding young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy, for faith, for family, for life.
The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
And 3 interceptions.
We're back here at Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex Fydryszewski with you. Jordan Yaniga along for the ride this evening. Coach Fydryszewski checking in with us at halftime. Hope that everyone is enjoying our broadcast this evening. At halftime, it is 21-0 in favor of Allderdice as the Dragons seek their first victory of the season. As I had said a couple of times tonight, they've played a very, very difficult schedule outside of the city. Lost to Altoona and North Allegheny, who's number 3 in our WPIAL 6A poll. And they're not done with the tough battles yet. On October 8th, Dice faces a tall order as they travel to Harding Stadium to take on Steubenville High from Ohio. Steubenville was ranked as high as number 2 in our overall top 5 poll before tumbling out after getting beaten up pretty handily in Dover last week. And replacing them was another team from our Around the Region poll, Morgantown University. Had them at number 5. And then we went and covered the Wheeling Park Morgantown University contest last Saturday night. Morgantown University won that game handily, and we came away super impressed from Three Rivers Broadcasting. This team is the real deal. They got it all. Their line goes about 6'4", 290 across. Super athletic at the wide receiver position. 6'3", 6'4 receivers. Solid senior quarterback. Big running back. I'm going to find his name here because I know he followed me on Twitter. It's just, oh, hold on. Let's see here. McBee, I believe, was his name. Colin McBee is his name. Colin McBee is the fullback at Morgantown University. And he is 6'1", 225. And I had said this when we were at the game and put this up on our Twitter and my own personal Twitter after the game. He reminds me a lot of the kind of, I'm not old, but old school running backs that you used to see. A hard-nosed downhill runner, not afraid of contact, willing to take a hit and keep moving his feet forward for yardage. And I compared him to 2 players last week, and I think that it is appropriate. The first was Henry Hynoski. I watched him at Southern Columbia, and I saw some similarities there. The player he most resembled to me, and some folks, if you were familiar with Eastern Pennsylvania football, will remember this name, or you follow the Patriot League football. This is going back now more than 10 years, but Hazleton area former running back and former Colgate star Nate Eachus was a player who I got to see several times while he was in high school. McBee reminds me of that type of player, bruising downhill runner, and I even put out on the Twitter that he ran over a kid from Wheeling Park, one of the linebackers, with some serious force. And I said, well, this reminded me of the time that Eachus, when he was at Hazleton, ran over Brendan Beal from Bethlehem Liberty. Again, I'm dating myself back to 2007 here when I was working at WGPA in Bethlehem. And a big shout to our friend Jack Logic. I don't know if Jack's out there tonight, but Jack was the one who broke me into the sports realm out there. But we were doing the game, and Hazleton beat Liberty in a game they weren't supposed to win on paper, but Hazleton had these big boys on their line. They were about 300 across, these big kids across their line, and they ate Liberty alive. And there was a play. Brendan Beal was a 5-star linebacker, first-team high school All-American, went to the University of Florida. He was 6'4", 250 pounds. Eachus ran him over, and when Eachus hit him, he separated Beal's shoulder. And the velocity that McBee ran into this kid from Wheeling at, that was the only thing I could relate it to. So this Morgantown University team is for real, ladies and gentlemen. They could compete with anybody in the WPIAL, and I know we got a ton of love from the folks in Morgantown. We got, a good 30 follows out of that on our accounts. We want to thank everyone from Morgantown for their support of us here at Three Rivers Broadcasting. And as we get started here in the second half, want to give a shout out to Pennsylvania Football News. One of their photographers is down at field level. Going to have to go find him. He goes by the alias Psychotic. I don't know his actual name. I believe only Billy Splain from Pennsylvania Football News knows his alias. He's like a professional wrestler in that regard. We don't know who he is. But he's down there, so make sure you give him a follow. And he's tagging our accounts. So I want to give a shout out to Billy and Pennsylvania Football News. Check him out, pafootballnews.com. Check him out on Twitter, PA Football News. They got almost 30,000 followers now, so they're doing something right. Kickoff to start the second half as University will move from left to right on your screen. The return man runs into one of his own.
Brings the kickoff back 5 yards.
The first portion of the second half is brought to you by our title sports sponsor, the Polish Falcons of America. And we talked a little bit about their insurance policies, but they do so much more. Obviously, we had said we were at the golf outing. We're going to be up in Erie in March for the big polka dance for the, I think it's 40th anniversary of one of the nests up there. They're also running a Christmas trip to Poland. So if you would like to go to at Christmas time, it's a magical trip, definitely worth taking. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. Handoff goes to Helvey, left side. Bursts through for a couple of yards. And Coach gave you a couple of projects to do at the end of the game, so make sure you stay tuned to all of our social media. Jordan's going to be pretty busy down on field level. Maybe we could get an interview with Molly.
That would be nice.
We're going to try to go find her. I'm going to have to text Karen Arnold a few things and say, hey, hold these people. We need them. We want to get an interview with them. 21-0 in favor of Allderdice. 11:25 to go in the third quarter. Two receivers to the right of Smalls, one to the left. Pocket breaks down. The desperation heave is complete. Some poor tackling from Allderdice, and that'll go for a first down. Nasir Crowney, 6 foot, 190-pound senior, moves the sticks.
Small's pass, pulled in by Nasir Crowney for a 15-yard gain. And the Wildcat first down.
Remember, you can catch Joey the Truth on Three Rivers Broadcasting each and every Wednesday on the Pittsburgh Sports Report. He's live now. It's not just 5 minutes with the truth anymore. He has his own segment now. Smalls drops back to pass. That's complete to Helvey. And that's good for, I think that's good for another first down. There's a flag down. I think that's going to be roughing the passer.
Small screen pass to Helvey.
And they're pointing downfield, so that's definitely going to be roughing the passer. And I should just trust the PIAA official. He definitely knows more than we do. He's a step ahead here tonight.
First down.
Want to give credit to the PIAA. We love them. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, 21-0 in favor of Allderdice. Smalls takes the snap, keeps, and gets forward for a short gain. So what's your favorite class thus far, Jordan? I know, we're putting you on the spot here.
I would have to honestly say, I mean, I love all my classes. News gathering and reporting, that one I really like. I mean, because it's what I want to do. But for some reason, I'm really liking math this semester. Because I haven't taken math since high school. So, I mean, I've always found math to be fun. I know I'm not going to do anything with it. But, I mean, to me, it's a fun subject.
My worst subject in school. Worst subject was math. Helvey on the carry. I think Coach and I are going to be disappointed that you didn't say my internship's my favorite class.
Oh. I would consider it a class.
It's an activity.
It's better than a class is what I'm saying. It's not, I have to go sit down at a desk.
It's different, yeah. We get you involved in some activities. Yeah, it's more interactive.
Yeah.
And we're just fishing for compliments right now, so. 3rd and 9 for University. 8:30 to go in the third. Smalls drops back to pass. He has good protection. Uncorks one out of bounds. That'll be 4th down, and trust you well, there won't be a punt coming.
Smalls pass intended for gain. Sails incomplete.
So what are they teaching you in the news and journalism class this year?
They're kind of teaching me how, if I want to be a reporter, kind of a lot of dealing with law with that, having to, the other day they took us down to the courthouse actually in Pittsburgh. I've never been inside, I've never seen any of that.
It's a cool place.
Yeah, they took us, it's very beautiful inside. They took us down, showed each room who does what, if you're asking for public records, who to go to, this and that. So, I mean, I found that very interesting because I didn't really learn too much of that ever before these classes.
Smalls' pass is complete, and that's going to go for a touchdown. Fighting through it, who else? Rashawn Murray, the University of Akron commit, pulls one back. 33-yard touchdown pass on 4th down. And, I think it's good that they took you down to the courthouse, too, because if you do go into reporting and you become a television news reporter or something like that, you're going to spend a lot of time in municipal courts covering stories, or in county or state courts covering stories. So I think it's important they get you in there and show you who you need to ask for and how that whole process works. Just if you watch the news at night, I mean, how many different stories are either at police precincts or courthouses?
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. They'll go for 2 because, again, they don't have Molly on their team, and they just drew the man off sides from Allderdice. That was Noah Johnston who jumped the line. I don't know if it was jumped either. He was in a full sprint and simply just ran through the line. They'll go for 2, and the handoff up the middle is short. So with 8:10 to go here in the third quarter, it's Allderdice 21, University 6. We'll be back after these messages here on Three Rivers Broadcasting.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy focuses on molding young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy, for faith, for family, for life.
All right, we're back here at Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex Fydryszewski with you from Couple Stadium, joined tonight by Jordan Yaniga. Great to have you on board tonight, Jordan. Jordan won't be with us tomorrow. She's got some family commitments that she has to tend to, and I'll be flying with Coach K for the sports show, but next week...
I'll be flying solo. With the help of Coach K, of course.
You got Coach K.
Yeah. I'm not solo.
It's a run that'll go for no gain for Allderdice, 21-6. Make sure you check out tonight our YouTube and Facebook and Instagram accounts. Jordan's next feature from the Community Spotlight.
NPC North American.
She had a good time down there. Got to see this. Got to see it last night. You guys did a great job.
It was very fun.
I think it's your best work yet, and I mean that in a
Thank you.
positive. I think all your work's been great with us. I love the interview you did with Mark, but I think you could see your progress.
Thank
and
you.
we're really happy with what you've done for us here, and bouncing off tackles for a gain of almost 30 was Terrell James, 6-foot sophomore.
James takes the toss, goes around right 8. 28.
Call it a gain of 28 out towards almost midfield. And then I think our next project for you is going to be Quick Drip IV. So we're looking forward to going down to see Bo and his team down there. Visit them, quickdripiv.com. They're located on East Carson Street in Pittsburgh. They're open Thursday through Monday from 10 until 8. Prime business time for them.
There's a reason that's...
Yes, there is a reason Quick Drip IV is offering vitamin drips on the south side at that time. It's a brilliant business model for Bo. We think it's a great idea as well. They're open Tuesday, Wednesday by appointment, 1205 East Carson Street, Southside Pittsburgh. And I know we laughed about it last night, and you and I did, but again, we love the tag. Life shouldn't stop because of what you did last night. The flag down, that'll go holding against Dice, so we'll bring that back. And I was telling Coach too with this Quick Trip IV thing. I was like, man, I wish that was a thing like when we were in school and younger. That was that would be a great asset. But again, I think it's a great idea, and not just not just if you have a little rough night. They also work with athletes. They work with some folks from the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. They have some folks from the Steelers who have come through there. Bo was saying we're really looking forward to working with him. And also, just if you have a little bit of jet lag, maybe you took the late night flight from London, you can come in and they'll get you back to feeling you with a custom blend of vitamins and antioxidants. Again, please consult your medical doctors prior to undertaking any health changes such as these, but visit quicktripiv.com for more information. And they work exclusively with licensed medical professionals, so you know you will be getting a proper experience. They also have health screening that you have to fill out when you get there, so they're very, very on the up and organized with how they operate. So visit them online, quickdripiv.com. That's quickdripiv.com. Molly's still calling all the plays down there.
I see her.
She's like right in front of us at the 50. Coach Hazlitt is not happy right now. He's having it out with the sideline official. He doesn't like the call. But I think the official has his noise-canceling headphones on. You have to do that when you're a referee. Handoff goes to the left. And Marshall's brought down by a host of players.
Goes over to the left side for a gain of 5.
We have an injury timeout right now, so we'll step aside here from Waste Management.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex and Jordan with you on a beautiful Thursday night at Couples Stadium. One of the interesting things that you see from the schools in the Pittsburgh City League, because it's gotten smaller over the last, I'd say, 10 or 15 years, it's down about half the schools. They've closed and merged schools. As these teams now take some wild bus trips. And you're a veteran now of the wild bus trips, being an NAIA athlete.
Oh, yeah, we travel all over.
Travel to Indiana and...
For 8 hours,
used
get
to
off play, 8 hours back.
No overnights, huh?
Experience. I mean, we had a couple, but...
Ball is loose, but Jetter falls on it. That'll be for a loss, and that was on 4th down. They should have sent Molly out to punt.
Molly.
With 4:16 to go in the third quarter, it's 21-6 Allderdice over University Prep. What's the furthest trip that you guys take for basketball every year?
Western Kentucky.
We do have a trip. We go. I'd have to say, I was thinking Kentucky, or last year our playoff game was Oakland City. I think that was in
Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, that one was, I want to say
8 hours.
I want to say, around there.
Did you win that one?
No, we lost our playoff game.
That makes the ride home even longer.
Yeah, that we did have an overnight stay, but yeah.
Small's pass is complete for no gain. Right about at midfield. Remember, the Pioneers golf outing will be taking place tomorrow at Hickory Heights Golf Club down in Bridgeville, not too far from where I live. You can support the Pioneers with all proceeds benefiting Point Park Athletics. Go to pointparksports.com if you would like to sign up. I've got it right in front of us here. It looks like a nice course down there.
Yeah, it does.
I've never been there, but it certainly does look like a nice course. Is the basketball schedule up yet for next year?
I don't think it is.
No, they still have last year's basketball schedule up here. You can't say anything because you're an athlete there. What's the AD doing at Point Park? get the schedule up. You should see the dirty look that I'm getting right now. If I don't make it home, it's going to be because I'm at the bottom of the Allegheny River after that one.
I know.
Offering world-class care to athletes of all ages and skill levels. UPMC Sports Medicine is proud to be the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Public.
I'm sorry we put you in a bad spot there with that one.
1-855-93-SPORT or visit.
I'm assuming it will probably go up the day that basketball season starts. And
Okay.
I want to say it's around October 15th.
Okay. Hey, we got to know how many games we're coming down to.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
The super senior student section.
Super senior.
Are you still playing at CCAC?
Yeah, they just redid the gym.
It's supposed to be beautiful, yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
On 2nd and 10, Smalls uncorks one, and that one's going to the house. That's a 60-yard touchdown pass to Malik McDougal, 5'7", 130-pound sophomore. They may not be the biggest guys on the field, but, man, those kids can fly.
From Smalls to McDougal for the Wildcat. Touchdown.
And University is back in this one, and if they can get the two-point conversion, it will be a one-score game. Smalls has got quite an arm. He launched that one about 40 yards in the air. They'll go for two. Again, they don't have Molly, so they got to go for two. Smalls keeps. He's got a hole. He stood up, and he got stopped. And now we can ask the question, because it's 21-12. Does the lack of a kicker potentially cost University the game? Because now it's not a one-score game. We'll be back with more, and we'll get Jordan's take on that when we come back on Three Rivers Broadcasting.
Carnegie Ironworks is Pittsburgh's go-to for artistic, unique, and decorative steel and iron designs. We provide custom fencing, interior and exterior railings, outdoor fire pits, window coverings, and much more. If you can think of it, we can fabricate it. Find us on the web at www.carnegieiron.com. That's Carnegie Ironworks, for when you need it for 500 years.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
All right, we're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. It's 21-12 now in favor of Allderdice. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their 25. But again, it's still a two-score game, Jordan, because
They don't have Molly.
they don't have Molly. They don't have a kicker. So, and they've missed both of their two-point conversions. They came up short on them. They got stopped. That could be a flag. We'll see. I don't know. Looks like they won't throw one. That was... The Allderdice player got pushed out of bounds. It looked like he had stepped out, but he got his foot caught in the drain, and now he's down. There's a drain that runs around the field here at Couple Stadium.
He hit his head, but I don't know if he did.
And the trainers from Allderdice are on his they're on his leg, on his ankle, because it looked like he pulled up into that.
Ooh.
It's only about 4 inches wide,
Just
but
drain
you
the
could
track,
see it.
yeah.
It drains the track, and he got caught in it. 2nd and 10 from the 24. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to either side of Jeter. This portion of the contest powered by the Polish Falcons of America. Jeter rolls out, pressure coming. That pass is complete to Johnston for a first down.
Jetter's pass complete to Johnston for getting to 13. And a dragon. First down.
How's basketball practice been going so far?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm getting there in shape. Not quite there, but there's nothing like being in basketball shape. I mean, you can run, you can jog a couple miles on a treadmill. It's not the same as moving around, cutting, jumping.
94 feet's different than running a couple of miles.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of fitness.
Yeah.
Dice will go up the middle. You think you're getting a pretty good team this year?
Yeah.
Without giving away trade secrets, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're actually going to be good this year. We have no one new, so I think it's.
And everybody's back.
Yeah, and everyone's back. Our 3 seniors everyone got an extra year from COVID. They took their year, so they're back. We're glad to have them sticking with us. I think it'll be a pretty good season. I really do.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and we'll be down there from Three Rivers Broadcasting pretty often during the basketball season. We'll make sure to be quiet and sit at the top of the bleachers so as to not put any undue pressure on you.
They have a pretty big bleacher section at CCAC.
At CCAC, yeah.
They're pretty big there. It's a nice gym. It really is.
$50 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
I'm jealous of the boys on the sideline. They're wearing pajama pants. I want to be in some pajama pants right now.
We'll have you home soon.
I mean, I love being here. I mean, but hey, they have pajama pants on.
When you come to the office for the football show,
Yeah.
nobody needs to know that. Pass is batted down. No, in all seriousness, Jordan always shows up professional.
Yeah, no pajama pants.
There's no pajama pants at the office.
Not that you guys know.
If there were, we wouldn't allow it.
No. Only professional here.
Only Paul down the hall has pajama pants on at the
Only
office.
down the hall. Maybe a robe. He'll give you a Klondike bar.
That's right. Make sure you tune in. Speaking of Paul down the hall, the Lawrence Repair Old Time Radio Hour begins at midnight this evening. So if you're up late and you like the old time radio shows, Lum and Abner, Abnett and Costello, all that good stuff, we've got it here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. Pass is incomplete. And with 25 seconds to go in the third quarter, that'll bring up fourth down.
Small's pass just off the fingertips of Johnston.
And speaking of pajamas, you know, the weather turned pretty quickly. You hit the first day of fall, it was 80 degrees, and that was it.
And it's weird because yesterday it was like,
It was nice.
it was really, really hot. I
Yeah.
was walking around in sweats and I was dying. Now today I needed like full coverage, coat, sweatshirt, sweatpants, the works. Because even though there's tall buildings down Pittsburgh, the wind like on the streets is, oh my gosh, walking to class at on Wood Street where Point Park is,
Mhm.
it gets so windy there. So windy.
Well, it's like being in your favorite city in the world, Manhattan. It gets when the wind whips there in the winter. Whew.
Well, I guess Pittsburgh will somewhat prepare me for that. If I
So what you got to do is you summer there, and then you go winter in Miami.
Oh yeah, that sounds good to me. Or
You find a
California.
company with 2 offices, or maybe LA, yeah, or it's 75 all year, and
Switch back and
you
forth.
switch back and forth. You come to New York during the summer, and then you go work out of their
That
LA
sounds good
office
to
in the
me.
winter.
Way better than Pittsburgh weather.
The punt is away, fielded at the 27, and the man stays on his feet. The return man, that's number 8, McLeod, before he's finally brought down. We'll have time for one more play here in the third quarter. There's a flag. There's another flag. Let's hope some cooler heads will prevail here as the players involved are escorted to the sidelines. A little pushing and shoving going on after the play. Remember, we'll be back here tomorrow at 6:45 for Three Rivers Broadcasting's coverage of the City League as we will continue on our second game of the week as Perry Traditional Academy takes on Brashear. Perry coming in 1-2. They beat Uniontown 34-0 and then lost to Southmoreland and UPrep. Brashear comes in 1-3, having faced a pretty tough schedule themselves. They lost to St. Vincent Pallotti from outside of Baltimore. McDowell from Erie, 38-14. Westinghouse shut them out 35-0, and they broke the ice last week with a 26-12 win at Erie High. We had Coach Moore on the Pittsburgh Sports Report, and he was very confident that the tough schedule they would face will pay dividends, not just towards the stretch this year, but also into next year. And the win over Erie is a nice one, as they always play good football up in northwestern Pennsylvania. 10 seconds to go after the penalty. Allderdice will re-kick, and then we'll take a pause for the cause. Snap good. Punt away. Takes an Allderdice bounce inside the 40. Down to the 31-yard line at the end of the third quarter. We've got a bit of a game on our hands. Allderdice leading University 21-12, and Alex and Jordan will be back after these messages.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy focuses on molding young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy, for faith, for family, for life.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting at the start of the fourth quarter. We stand corrected on Oakland City University. I think we confused it with Oakland, the Division I NCAA school. Oakland City, thank you, Coach Fydryszewski, is in Oakland City, Indiana. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know where the school was.
I just can't remember anything.
That was a big tackle on second down. by number 50, DeAndre Wells, 6-foot senior on the tackle. It's a long... So we've now confirmed from our anonymous official here that Kentucky is the longest drive that Jordan will make, at least in conference play.
Yeah.
Non-conference play, we'll see what happens, but...
Yeah. Hopefully we make it to Nationals.
Shoot early, shoot often, and you will. Small's pass is complete. There's a flag down.
We have a flag.
This portion of the contest being brought to you by the Polish Falcons of America. Remember, in addition to life insurance policies, the Polish Falcons offer social events at their nests and athletic events. They have bowling and volleyball, and they've had soccer over the years, things like that. And they're also running a trip to Poland that's coming up December 2nd through the 12th. They will be going to Warsaw, Poznań, and Kraków. I wholeheartedly support this trip and have done similar myself, albeit in separate trips. And the rate is fairly reasonable at $3,099 per person. And it includes your round-trip tickets from JFK to Warsaw, accommodation in hotels with buffet breakfast included in each of the nights. You got English-speaking tour escort assistance, or you could just take me along, pay for my trip, and I'll do it. Because I can speak both. You get entrance fees to all of the areas mentioned on the itinerary, and Courtney sent me the itinerary. It's a good one. And then you have free days as well. And this is my pitch to say that everyone that's listening right now should go on the Polish Falcons trip to Poland this winter. And if you've never been there at Christmas to Europe, it's definitely worth doing. The Christmas markets that they have, we have one down here in Market Square. Well, in Kraków, where they will be going, they have the largest one in Europe.
Really?
Yeah, they have the largest square, so it's the largest one in all of Europe. So it's a beautiful place. It's my favorite city in the world. So again, this is my endorsement of going on the Polish Falcons trip, ladies and gentlemen. For more information, visit PolishFalcons.org. Again, visit PolishFalcons.org. You hit all the big cities. Warsaw, Poznań, Wrocław is in there, as well as Kraków. They're going to take you to the Wieliczka salt mine, one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my entire life. And they're going to take you to the Żywiec brewery, so you can stop in and get a brew on the way as well. So visit them there. Again, PolishFalcons.org. And you can also contact Tim Kuzma. He's the man in charge there directly at T-Kuzma, K-U-Z-M-A, T-K-U-Z-M-A, at PolishFalcons.org to book your trip. Have you ever been anywhere in Europe?
No, I've never been out of the country.
What's the furthest you've been from Pittsburgh then?
California?
California's a cool place.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to San Diego. And then we did, I don't know what the place we went, and we drove the Pacific Coast.
That's supposed to be a beautiful ride.
Yeah, it was. It took us a while, but it was fun. We went through, saw the Hollywood sign, went to LA. It was a nice trip. I definitely want to go back. But no, I've never been out of the country. I want to this summer. I really want my first place maybe be Greece, I'm thinking. Maybe
Greece is
London,
supposed to be cool.
Paris.
I
Yeah.
like London. I've been to London a bunch of times. I like London. Paris is very beautiful as well.
Greece just seems so relaxed there. A perfect relaxation trip.
I've never been to Greece. I've never been to anywhere like along the Dalmatian coast. Never been to Italy. I've heard that's supposed to be very nice. But yeah, go explore the world. You only live once, folks.
Yeah.
So join the Polish Falcons on their trip to Poland this winter and visit them online at PolishFalcons.org.
Are you looking for a job that can?
And if you need to pay for the trip,
if so,
consider a career at Waste Management. They're currently hiring for drivers here in the Pittsburgh area. Visit them at careers.wm.com for both on the road and office positions here in Western Pennsylvania. Careers.wm.com. We have 2 players down injured, so we will step aside very briefly here on Three Rivers Broadcasting
Start your tomorrow today.
and hear
Visit
from Mother of
WM
Mercy Academy.
Experts say that the most important time in a young child's life is elementary school, and the lessons they learn from kindergarten through 8th grade form the foundation for the rest of their lives. That's where Mother of Mercy Academy excels. For over 70 years, Mother of Mercy has provided a faith-based Catholic education to children in the South Hills. They offer an advanced curriculum, active arts, and full sports program with a Christ-centered experience. Mother of Mercy fitting young minds intellectually, physically, and spiritually. Their goal is for children to become well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the next steps in life. Mother of Mercy Academy is located at the St. Gabriel campus, 5200 Greenridge Drive in the Baldwin section of Pittsburgh. They currently have an open enrollment period and can be reached at 412-882-3353. That's 412-882-3353. Mother of Mercy Academy, for faith, for family, for life.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
And we're back at the Couples Stadium. I'm Fydryszewski. Almost said it wrong there.
You got it right.
And I'm Jordan Yaniga.
You're Slovak. You can get the name right.
Yeah.
We're neighbors. Like, it's okay.
So if I say it too fast, sometimes it's Fydryszewski. There you go.
There you go. You got it. Come on, you got Fydryszewski.
Fydryszewski. I got it.
We have some difficult names at Three Rivers Broadcasting. I think that should be our challenge for like our next intern. It's like, how much more difficult can we get? Like, we need to find someone who has a name that's more difficult than all of ours. So we need to keep going here. Like, I think we have to push the envelope even further. We need to find something that like even like Andy and I will struggle with.
Yeah,
that
would be.
Then we're really going somewhere. Like, but 8:10 to go in the ball game. It's 4th and 7 from their own 36 for Allderdice. They're up 21-12, and they're going to punt. Snap is over the punter's head, and we got problems. It's loose, and University is going to take over in prime field position on the 6-yard line. That goes for a 30-yard loss. And, you know, Jordan, I mentioned in the first quarter, little mistakes have cost Allderdice this year. Especially it hurt them out in Altoona. They took a lot of penalties. It hurt them. A bad snap here. And now with 8 minutes to go, if University scores quick, they're back into a one-score situation. Yeah. First and goal coming from the 6, 7:53 to go in the ball game. Smalls is in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. He takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for no gain.
Alvey goes up the middle for no gain.
U-Prep Stepping up to the line, 2nd and goal. 7:17 to go. Smalls takes the snap, pressure coming, drops back to pass. He evades the pressure into the end zone and incomplete.
Small's pass intended for Kane.
That was Kane diving,
Incomplete.
but just out of his reach. And that'll bring up a crucial 3rd and 6. I should say 6 goal from University. See if Allderdice defense can hold. Third and goal, 7:05 to go. Smalls in the gun. Tosses one up towards Murray. He outjumps the receiver, the D-back, but it's batted out of his hand. No flag, 4th down.
Small's pass intended
So we know University will go for it.
complete.
4th down being brought to you by our friends at Pennsylvania Football News. Check them out, pafootballnews.com. Billy's got a photographer here. Still haven't found him. Down there somewhere is one of those two people is Billy's photographer. We're going to find out who it is. Oh, wait. They're going to bring out the kick team. University will kick a field goal. It's up. It's high. It's good. Oh, my. That was the most interesting field goal I've seen in my 16 years, but
That was a 23-yard field goal for
Terrell Allen Took's 23-yard attempt is somehow good.
52 remaining.
Looked like it went straight up in the air, and he got a little help from the wind, and now it's 21-15. And I think that's the first field goal I've seen in the 2 years I've covered the Pittsburgh City League. With 6:52 to go, we'll step aside to hear from the guard market.
The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
We're back here on Three Rivers Broadcasting. Alex and Jordan with you. 6:45 to go. Dice takes over. Pitch goes out to the left. There's a flag down.
We have a flag on the play.
Who are you most excited to play this year? Carlo?
Yeah, Carlo.
City rival?
Yeah, I'd say Carlo probably.
Do you guys play them twice? Or
Yeah.
That they're in your conference?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Them or West Virginia Tech, I'd say.
That's a nice ride down to Beckley, too, that you got to make.
Yeah.
I've seen their campus. It's a nice one down there, though.
Oh, yeah. It's very nice.
Tech's a nice place. The beauty of being an NAIA athlete, you're a road warrior.
Oh, yeah.
We have another flag. That's a delay of game. The hat is off Coach Hazlitt right now, and he is not happy. We got him on the field now. He better be careful. If he wants to escape the football equivalent of a red card, don't want to see him sent to the seats. Well, 1st and 25 now for Dice with 5:55 to go and counting. They'll run off tackle to the right for no gain.
Marshall goes on the right tackle for a 1-yard gain.
So what's your favorite part about being a Point Park athlete? If we've kind of all bemoaned the travel, but what's the best part about being a student athlete at Point Park?
I don't know. I guess kind of the whole feel that other colleges get as well. I mean, being a college athlete, I think, is enough. Like,
The team atmosphere, the camaraderie.
Yeah. Team atmosphere is awesome, especially this year. Like, we all know each other. It's the same dynamic that was last year, even the season that we did somewhat have.
Is everybody excited to have kind of a normal season coming up ahead?
Yes.
Instead of kind of being on, in your house or in your dorm and trying to figure out who's going to commute to what practice and things like that.
It was just always like there was never all of us there at one point last year because COVID would take someone away at a different point of time.
On 3rd down, we got an interception by University. That was number 5 on the pick. Allen Tooks. We got a flag as well. And the hat is off coach again. I think they've wrangled Coach Hazlitt back to the sidelines. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against University. So that'll bring them back to midfield with 5 minutes to go. And while there's an interception, Dice wasn't going to come up for a first down anyway. And it's essentially probably where the punt would have landed. So not necessarily the worst situation if you're Allderdice because of the late hit. We're back here at Couple Stadium. Alex and Jordan with you. It's 3rd and a short 2 for University. 4:05 to go in the ball game. They trail Allderdice 21-15. The sweep goes around the edge, and it'll be 4th and short. And I never like those types of plays. They take a little too long to develop, and unless you have the elite level athlete who can turn the corner, it never really works. I never like the bubble screen passes either. I know this means nothing to you, but I was never a big fan of bubble screens for those of you listening at home. I've only ever seen 2 teams be able to complete it really, really well at the high school level here in Pennsylvania. One was Bethlehem Liberty when they had Devin Street and Jared West at wide receiver, who were both big-time D1 receivers. And then Allentown Central Catholic, the year they won the state title, they were able to do it. Allderdice jumps on 4th down, and that will give University lease on life. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10. Simple mistakes. Simple mistakes hurting the Dragons tonight. 3:50 and counting. 21-15. Small's pass is complete for close to first down yardage. That's going to be right there. Looks like they'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Daniel Kane, the sophomore, he's getting busy tonight. Rashawn Murray is pointing towards the end zone as he looks at Smalls. I think he wants one. They'll run a reverse. And that's good for another first down.
McDougal takes the double reverse for gain 9.
Okay, I said this last week, and I'm nice about it, but I'm not going to be nice about it this week. Those people upstairs are running the clock again when they should be stopping it. That's the second week in a row that they've run clock when they weren't supposed to be running clock, and that's absolutely unacceptable in a one-score game.
They did stop.
Really?
Over left tackle for gain 5.
We're down to 2 minutes to go. (21-15), Allderdice leading. Helvey takes the carry. And he'll be stopped.
Halvey goes up the middle for one more.
We have an official's timeout. With 1:52 to go, 3rd and 4 from the 13 coming up. This will be 2-down territory for University for sure. Want to thank Jordan for doing a great job on her first football game with us.
I'm happy to be here.
Small's pass is complete to Kane.
We'll see you again, I'm sure.
Yep, we'll be here every game. Our PIAA official who has helped us out this entire evening and wished to remain anonymous, he is departing. 1:18 and counting. It's 4th and 6 from the 15 for University, and we'll see. Has Lou Berry managed the time perfectly, or is Allderdice going to escape? Smalls takes the snap, drops back, looks for Murray, intercepted, and Allderdice is going to win the football game. Terrell James, 50, 40, 30, 20. Good night, Irene. Allderdice is going to win its first game of the season. He takes it to the house. 88-yard interception return for a touchdown. And University's players are despondent at the other end of the field. And what a performance for the 6-foot, 185-pound sophomore Terrell James. And I hope Billy's photographer got a video of that, because that's your play of the week.
Oh, yeah.
In close games, normally what we say in sports broadcasting is that the best player will decide the game. Offensively, the best player on the field was Rashawn Murray from University. They went to him, but it's very possible that the best defensive player on the field just decided it. 27-15 Allderdice. They're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to step aside here for a quick break. Well, no, actually, you know what? We're going to keep it here because Molly's setting up for the extra point. We'll take a break after Molly.
We need to see Molly.
This may be the last time we see Molly tonight. Here's the senior, Molly Virtue, out to take the extra point. Our favorite player on Allderdice.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the extra point coming. Low snap, bobbled. Molly gets the kick away, and it's tipped and no good. That'll come up just short. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause with 45 seconds to go. 27-15 Dice.
Are you looking for a job that can turn into a career? If so, why don't you hit the road with Waste Management? Waste Management is hiring experienced and entry-level CDL truck drivers and technicians. If you're at least 18 years of age, come join our growing team and get up to a $7,000 sign-on bonus based on experience. WM offers competitive pay and industry-leading benefits, including tuition reimbursement for yourself and dependents. Start your tomorrow today. Visit WM online at careers.wm.com.
The Guard Market is a digital marketplace that provides customers with access to licensed security professionals on demand. Let's face it, you have a lot to do running your business, and security, well, that's our business. We take the hassle out of searching, vetting, and scheduling private security guards for your unique needs. Just tell us what you need, when you need it, and we'll handle the rest. Guard Market security service partners are carefully screened and thoroughly vetted to meet the demanding needs of our diverse client base. Using advanced technology, we match you with the most qualified service provider based upon your specific needs and geographic requirements. For more information, you can visit our website at www.theguardmarket.com and call Andrew at 732-266-9344 with your service requests today. The Guard Market, security on demand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up our broadcast here this evening. We would like to thank all of our fine sponsors for their support. The Guard Market, Report It, Gym Rat Performance Training, Lawrence Repair, Paul Down, the Football News, Steel City Grease Traps, Carnegie Ironworks, Mother of Mercy Academy, Waste Management, the Polish Falcons of America, and Quick Drip IV. We'll have some final thoughts tomorrow on the Pittsburgh Sports Report's Pigskin Showcase. But Jordan, I want to say thank you for taking some time. I know we're not going to have you tomorrow.
It was awesome, yes.
You did a great job.
It was a game to come to. It was.
It was a good game, and listen, for your first football broadcast, I think you did very well. Your first radio broadcast,
Yes,
radio style
thank you.
broadcast. I think Jordan, her future definitely bright on the television side, but it was great to break into the radio end of it too, and it was nice to have somebody to talk to up here too tonight. So, from a very selfish perspective, thanks for coming on up here.
No
We appreciate it.
Fun.
And again, make sure you stay tuned to the Three Rivers Broadcasting social media pages too tonight, as Jordan's big feature.
Big video dropping tonight.
If you don't check it out, we're going to be very upset with you. I think it's her best work yet.
Thank you.
And I think this is a calling card type thing for you. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I've seen it already. You and Coach K put in a lot of time, a couple of weeks to make this right, and it is as good as anything I think any of the major networks are putting out here. And I just want to tell you again, congratulations. From a broadcast perspective on the air, I want to say thank you again for what you've done for us. And make sure you catch Jordan next Friday. She's going to be flying solo on the Scoreboard show. But again, we're going to wrap it up here from Couple Stadium this evening. And we're going to head on down to field level and gather a quote or two, if possible, from Coach Hazlitt from Allderdice for our social media. So once again, for Jordan Yaniga, I'm Alex Fydryszewski. God bless and have a great night from all of us here at Three Rivers Broadcasting.